everybody, I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. Great night for hockey tonight as we feature an Eastern Conference versus Western Conference matchup. The Flyers are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Slides it diagonally to Glendening. Oh, he'll feel that one. Receives the pass. Handles that one. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Linkoping's got the puck. Nice zone entry from the middle. Oh, he caught him in the open ice.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
And that's a great heads-up play by Taves. He scores! There it is! His first of the season!
They can't blame the goalie on this one who's tracking the puck, and then all of a sudden it changes direction because it deflects off of a defender in front. Real tough puck luck.
Philadelphia's got to be pleased with the way they've started tonight. Look at this, already the first goal of the game, and just try to take that crowd out of it.
Well, yeah, and that's exactly what they've done, and that would have been the message from the coach earlier today, James, because you want to make sure that you set the tone, you control the pace of play, and you find a way to get on the board first.
Steam here on the attack, and he comes up with a stop there. And he fights off another save.
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
Philadelphia's got the puck along the boards. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. Grabbed along the boards by Sanheim. The Flyers played along the boards. Tees him up! And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. He looks deep to Suzuki.
Sometimes when you get one, many follows, but for this rookie, he can feel it. He just wants to get on the board.
Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Great save from in tight.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Angles it over to Andre. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat. Scooped up along the wall by Glendening. And that somehow stayed out of the net. Here's a chance on the attack. And that's broken up. The Flyers will play it from the defensive zone. Scoops up the puck, and he's in on a breakaway. Oh, puts it off the iron.
Well, and the tender is challenging there, James. Thought he could have... But he elects for the shot, and wow, he just wires it off the post.
Well, look at what's going on between the pipes here. A very odd change here.
Yeah, this is kind of random, James. You didn't see any signal or conversation go around, but sometimes it's just about resetting, giving some time and an opportunity to get a little bit of rest.
Whacks it into the offensive zone. Linkoping's got a hold of it along the wall. Sends the pass over. Along the half wall with the puck. Here's a centering pass. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Fires it. Put it off the post.
The Flyers get a little bit of bad luck right here as the puck goes off the post and out. The good part is they still have the lead.
Goes right to the crease. Moves the puck across to Couturier. Franz plays it into the offensive zone. Denies him with the pad. Handles the pass. The Flyers have it behind the net. And now it's to Michkov. Intercepts it at center. Fires it into the offensive zone. Philadelphia's gained possession along the boards. Here's a shot. Glove save. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Just here in the late stages of this frame, we got a 1-0 game to this point. Linkoping's got it in the defensive zone. Slides it across to Nylander. Broken up in the neutral zone by Martoni. Quick pass across to Kerfoot. Philadelphia is looking to break out of their own end. Sends a pass over. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight.
Don't forget, fans, if you're here with somebody celebrating a birthday tonight, go to our guest services booth, and they'll see their name up on our big screen before the end of the game.
Teams are back on the ice. Both squads gliding into position for the start of period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. How do you process what you've seen?
Linkoping's got to find a way to race to position when the puck is in transition from offense to defense. Right now, they are all over the map.
Loses his check and he's on a breakaway. Oh, denied! Scores! Says he taps it in on a second effort.
I just love this play, James. I mean, you take the initial shot, then you follow it up, and you still have the eyes to find the puck and put it on your stick, and then bury your chance. That's a great play all the way around.
Suzuki's won the draw at center. Takes it and looks ahead. To the front! Philadelphia's got control of it now from their own end. Here's an odd man rush. And he's able to handle that one. Tries to feed it over to Glendening. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a great scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Coughs up the puck after that hit. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. Shot! And that caroms off a body in the lane. Picked up along the wall by Suzuki. Kirkland's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Philadelphia's got it from behind the net. Changes coming up on the back end as they send the puck in. Here's a short pass to Aube-Kubel. Feeds it on over to Blumel. Philadelphia's got possession of the puck. With possession along the wall. Oh, what a glove save there! And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. We got a tie game. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Tries to get it to Martoni. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Martoni. Intercepted at center by Suter. Laying out on the play. Beautiful defensive effort. Grabs the puck in the corner. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. Oh, look at this chance. Sends it over. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Heponiemi. Hudon's got it along the boards. Quick feed to Jiricek. Philadelphia's got the puck in the defensive end. Works it across to Andre. Shot! Turned aside with the glove by Vanacek. Past the midway mark of the frame. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Linkoping's taking possession in their own end. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Here they come inside the neutral zone. York's got the puck. Moves it to Kerfoot. Takes a shot. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Ersson. Right to the crease. Linkoping's got the puck in their own end. Taves plays it against the boards. Sends it out front. And that caroms off a twing in front of the net. Comes up with the stop. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Centers glide into the dot as a face-off ready to resume play. Philadelphia has won the face-off deep in their own end. And he takes the pass. Philadelphia's got the puck against the wall. Linkoping's looking to break out of their own end. Dumps the puck in. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck now. Sends it quickly to Glendening. Philadelphia's got it along the wall. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Linkoping's across the blue line. The Flyers gain possession. Takes the pass. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. There's a firm collision. On the backhand. Oh, he got paddled by Vanacek.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Big-time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick.
Erson's found his rhythm here, James, looking real nice in his crease the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
Here in the late going of the frame, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. The Flyers win the draw. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range. Scores! The man has done it, his first in the National Hockey League.
And what I love about this moment, James, is that everyone is celebrating with them because you know how important it is and how great it feels to get your first.
Well, there you go. We've played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. The Flyers are mixing it up in goal here to start this period. There we go. Puck is dropped, and now the clock is ticking on the third period here. Chance in front. Sensational stop with the stick by Vanacek.
I love the willingness to drive north on this and beat your opponent to the space in behind, and that's exactly what he does by a great body position. Just look at his legs and the wide base to be able to get in there and get that shot off.
Here's a pass down low, and that's intercepted by Vlasic.
Linkoping's been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck, and when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good position to be able to take away lanes and angles, seams, you name it. But it has to translate to something. This is still a close game.
Oh, making his presence felt with the hit. to hip on the Emmy. Linkoping's got it across the line. Moves it in front, and that doesn't connect. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Puts it just wide of the net. Great pressure, forcing the turnover. Stopped by the goaltender.
There's always certain players that know when something needs to happen in a game. Listen, they're trailing in this one, and you have to be aware of how you can ignite your team. Well, that is a huge hit, and you can see just in the response that it elicits from the bench.
Philadelphia's got to be frustrated with how things have played out tonight, trailing in this third period. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Puck picked up by Suzuki. On the attack along the boards. Can't keep a hold of it. Vladar's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
Vanacek's been counted on and relied upon in the big moments of this game to come up with a big save. He almost makes it look easy here, James. You know, sometimes you're not under siege, but you still have to come up huge when the timing is called for. And he does. He comes up big.
Scores! They strike on Canada. That's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James. And you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they've pushed their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent.
And he takes the dish. From off the boards, passed out into the open ice. Drysdale's taking it from his own end. Angles it over to Konechny. Here they come on the attack. Makes a save.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
Still lots of time left in the period. Linkoping's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Linkoping's gained the line and into the zone. Linkoping's got the puck. Denied by the goaltender. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. The Flyers win the draw on their own end. And he moves it up to Glendening. Handles it along the blue line. Denies him!
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Philadelphia's Achilles heel tonight has been finding offense as they trail here in the third. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Cholowski's got the puck in his own zone. They put the puck into the offensive end. Moves it over to Sanheim. Gaining momentum along the boards. Linkoping's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves the pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Nashville's coming into town next on the schedule as this homestand rolls on. A few family packs are still available. You can pick them up online. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the back. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. Past the halfway mark of this period, Linkoping's got a 3-1 lead. Linkoping's won the defensive zone draw. Shuts him down.
Vanacek's been a consistent presence in the crease, James. I mean, he's made the stops he's needed to, but his team's playing extremely well, and that's why they have a comfortable lead.
And that's deflected. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. The Flyers have been handed 2 for interference.
When your opponent doesn't have the puck, you can't interfere with their forward progress too much. You can cheat a little bit, James, but that's over the top.
Paints it over. And now it's grabbed by Miller. It's goal! With the man advantage, and that make it click. Linkoping's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Lays into the body. And now he angles it across to Michkov. And it comes up with the save. Moves it quickly over to Cudell. Moves the puck. Shot! Can't get it to go. The Flyers move the puck in the defensive zone. To his teammate, and he makes the save. Well, talk about finishing up strong here.
Well, this tilt is a result of the first two periods. They've both been playing with an edge and a chip and have exchanged some words, too.
Right on the button, and this thing's over.
He got his bell wrong. He really connected on that one. You could just feel this coming, couldn't you, James? I mean, this is a blowout game. It is over, and that fight, it's a result of the frustration.
Well, it looks like the officials have got all the debris off the ice, and we're back to getting some hockey going again. Nice stick save by the goaltender. Got a piece of that one to swat it away with the twig.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well, and this time he gets in front of the
scores! And look at this! Suddenly they're right back into it!
I really like their response here, James. They're able to capitalize on the opportunity, and it gets them within two. And this two-goal deficit, it almost feels like there's a little hope now in the game. And if they can get one more, you'll recognize that the momentum will completely shift.
Philadelphia's got one back, but Cheryl, they need more.
They need more, and they're going to have to pay the price to get to the paint, the most coveted spot on the ice, fight through traffic, and find a way to get the puck to the net.
Takes a shot! Denies him! He got all of it! Taves brings it in. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Shot! That's not going to fool him. Linkoping's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Sends the feed in front. Takes the blast.
Miller's looking to complete the hat.
And it's in! Well, look at this. I guess just to try to shake it up a little bit, they're going to switch goalies.
Yeah, usually when you're switching it up, there's something that's gone on. We didn't see anything or any indication from our end, James. Maybe it's cramping or perhaps an injury, but the goaltender's been changed.
Stops him cold. Quick pass to Cholowski. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. Off a stick, and they can't connect. They score! And the back and forth continues here tonight.
Well, they've been trading counterattacks, and it's highly entertaining for everyone in the building, perhaps except for the goaltenders and the coaches.
Linkoping's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. A packed house here in the arena tonight as the final seconds tick away. They're on their feet, saluting their team on a job well done. And he sidesteps the check there. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And we are all over with this one tonight. Linkoping special teams just a little too much tonight to deal with.
Yeah, some big numbers on the power play tonight, and that's because of the movement. They didn't just stay around the outside on the perimeter. They found a way to attack, and as a result, they won the game.
Well, and that brings a fun night of hockey to a conclusion, and we will say goodbye. She's Cheryl Pounder. My name is James Cebulski. Thanks for joining us from all of us here at EA Sports. Good night.